weird things. This definitely does not have the same texture as ground beef. It's almost like sticky. It's much more coarse, and it's kind of sticky.
Interesting.
But we'll see what happens as we cook this up. I'm breaking this up into little chunks here to try and get a sear on it, or as close to a sear as I can get.
Did Jason say what they were cooking today, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know actually. If Jason said what you were all up to, I missed it. Yeah, let us know what you were up to. I'm curious.
All right.
That's a pretty full pan. I'm wondering if I should sear that off first before adding the next.
I think that sounds like a plan.
The next pouch, yeah. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. Give it its best opportunity to get a sear on it as possible.
Can we put a lid on top of these potatoes, by the way?
Yeah, please do. I thought maybe it wouldn't be necessary, but... Buster, off please. Thank you. Good boy.
I'm Stu, by the way. I'm the usually disembodied voice. But I'm always up for greeting a raid.
He actually has a body right now. Yes. A body with a ladle.
But yeah, it's been a pretty nice weekend for us. We've taken it a little chill because it's been chilly outside, but you got to play some Inscription, and I've been fiddling around with emulation handhelds, and now we're about to make a good quote-unquote meat pie.
Yeah. Hey, Geekorns, how's it going? You come to see the impossible. Well, there it is. It's on your screen. It is cooking up.
Bask in all of its not actually ground beef glory.
Certainly on camera, it actually does look like ground beef. You could certainly mistake it for meat.
For those of you tuning in for the first time, by the way, we are fans of craft beer here, and Andrew usually has a featured beer for the stream. But we were not able to stream on New Year's this year, and we had a bottle of Prosecco left over. So we've just kind of been making mimosas and other champagne cocktails.
With a splash of Campari, because I like bitter flavors.
Yeah. If you rated us and you were like, oh my gosh, is this the most decadent stream? He's doing food.
Oh, you're actually getting a pretty decent-looking sear on this. I am impressed.
Nice.
Maybe you could get a good smash burger out of this stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely turning from pink to, yo, this is ground beef.
Golden brown and delicious. We'll let that sear a little bit more, and then we'll break it up in a little bit finer pieces. I sometimes find when I'm using, actual meat, that keeping it in larger chunks to begin with gives you a really nice sear, in my experience, anyway. And then if you start breaking it up after that, it works better than just breaking it up right at the start. Your sister got some beer. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Your sister got some beer for your other sister's boyfriend for Christmas that is local. It's from Save the World Brewery, which is in Marble Falls, just west of Austin. Yeah. Nice. I'd be curious what type of beer they got. I've heard of the brewery before. I've had a couple of their beers, I think, but not too much.
Yeah, we've had a decent amount of Save the World beer in the past, I feel like. I don't know if they're distributing as far and wide now. They are a environmentally conscious brewery, and I don't want to speak off the top of my head too much about what they do, but I think they're definitely trying to have some sort of sustainable organization.
Yeah, well, that's where the name comes from, right? They raise money for charitable purposes. I don't remember either off the top of my head what it is that they contribute to.
Geekorn says, I know nothing about the beer, so don't ask me questions.
Well, if you happen to find out, I would be curious to know either what beers they were or what they thought of the beer.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've only had a couple of them. I don't remember super clearly what it was like or what type of beer it was.
They used to be like a fixture of our grocery store, I felt like, but I don't know
They
if
did.
I've seen them as much anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if they're distributing less.
They're also definitely one of those breweries that has a consistent can design. So they had like a house style for their cans that was, you know, just the logo and then a solid color and a very similar layout each time.
Yeah. I actually don't even remember if they were at the craft beer festival that we went to. I don't remember seeing them there.
I don't know.
Anyway, hope you're having a good weekend, Geekorns. Good to see you. Alright, our potatoes are up to a boil. Can you set a 10-minute timer for me?
Yeah, sure thing.
And maybe if you have a minute, come over here and turn the pot down for